Good morning, everybody, and a warm welcome once again to Empowering Morning Conversations. And as you know very well, these conversations are meant to empower everybody to start the day right. Okay, give a big boost to our positivity. Instead of getting affected by all the negativity that is bombarding us, we will be positive and we will spread positivity all around. We will shift out from the default mode to a mode where we are creating the life the way we choose. We will shift out from complaining, blaming, resisting, reacting, comparing, judging, and all these things which are a part of our defense mechanism. So whenever we are doing something from our defense mechanism, it is the survival mode. And we would like to be in the create mode. So once again, I'll ask you this question. What would you add to your life today that will allow you to create a future that you desire? What will you add to your life today that would allow you to create a future that you desire? So when I ask you this question, what is the thought which comes into your mind? जब हम ये प्रश्न आपसे पूछते हैं, what will you add to your life today, which will help you to create a future that you desire? When I ask this question, what comes into your mind? Yes, Reddy Garu.
I wish to speak to people whom I have been avoiding so far for various reasons. So I thought I will call them, I will open up and close that so that I get what I wish. That's my desire, sir. Plan for
Okay. So, but all right, I like that very much. But what is the future that you desire? See, whatever you're saying, it is going to help you to create a future that you desire, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is that future that you desire, and in what way will this help you to create a future that you desire?
I wish, I'm looking for peace in my life, sir.
Okay, so you want peace in your life.
Yes, sir.
And so you're operating on an assumption that I cannot have peace now, is it?
Not like that. What I feel is I can take whatever the situation, circumstances in the easy way. So that
Okay. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
I got that. And I also want everybody to visualize, the future that you desire. Just visualize it, imagine it, that you've got the future that you desire. What does it look like? Imagine it. The future that you desire, what does it look like? What will be happening over there? What will you be experiencing? Obviously, Reddy Garu will be experiencing peace because that's what he desires. But what else? Just visualize the future that you desire. It's very, very interesting, that when you are able to visualize it, you will notice that when you see it, you will feel something. Like if I tell you, okay, you are getting 10 crore rupees. So here is that 10 crores lying in a suitcase right in front of you. You're looking at it. How will you feel? Like that, whenever any future is created, you'll feel something, isn't it? क्या महसूस करोगे? So I'd like you to feel that, because the more you allow yourself to feel that, the more you will attract that future into your life. Yeah, so visualize the future that you desire and get in touch with the feeling that will happen. Imagine that the future has already happened. And when it happens, there will be some feeling in you, isn't it? So what would that feeling be? So everybody close your eyes and visualize the future that you desire. And when you visualize that future, feel what you will feel when you have created the future that you desire. How will you feel then? What's the feeling? Allow yourself to feel the feeling when you have created the future that you desire. What's that feeling? Yes, Reddy Garu.
A very happy feeling, and I am also seeing all the people surrounding me in happy mood, happiest mood.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see them.
Okay, that's wonderful. And are you feeling peaceful when you experience it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peaceful, happy.
So that's wonderful, isn't it? And you know something, if you allow yourself to experience this again and again, you will actually be attracting it into your life because it will be in your life now.
Yes, sir.
See, whatever you are wanting or desiring in the future, you are having it now, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And that will become real also. You may be thinking, oh, this is not real, it's only artificial. But hello, feelings are feelings. What's the difference between real feelings and these feelings? Feelings are all feelings, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
We are the ones who will judge it. No, no, that is a real feeling when I have it. Now, this one is an artificial feeling. That is our judgment. Great. Thank you so much, Reddy Garu, for initiating the sharing today and sharing more about your experience. Thank you very much. Who else would like to share? When you visualize the future that you desire, what did you see and what did you feel? Yes, Neeti.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sir, I get the feeling of finally getting some respite.
Yeah, how does that feel? You're narrating the
It
feeling.
feels wonderful because it is coupled with relief and release of fatigue and a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, how does that feel? How would you describe the feeling?
I can't describe beyond this.
Yeah, but you gave a nice. How does that feel? You feel great. You feel like you're smiling. You're feeling, there'll be some sensations in your body. I mean, that's
Yes,
for our
but
benefit.
an
You've
immense
already-
calmness and happiness. Immense calmness and happiness.
Ah, how wonderful is that?
Truly.
How wonderful is that? And thank you so much for sharing it. And what else is possible? Yes, Sagar.
So I am imagining that I am first attending the bar session, then foundation session, and all the sessions, sir.
And then you are imagining, but how does that feel?
It feel that it feel very light. It feel that dream coming true. It feels I am already there. It feels
Hmm.
I am with you, sir.
Oh, very nice. Thank you very much for sharing it. Okay, Ratanji. So that was a wonderful evening we had yesterday. I was telling you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I feel energized and I can feel the sensation in my palms also. So it's a nice exercise to go and touch your feelings.
This is an actual exercise that will help you to actualize what you visualize.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's really wonderful that when you start feeling the feeling which you will get whenever you achieve your desire, that attracts more to you because the energy of that is what we are attracting into our life, right? So thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
All right, who else? Yes, Shakti.
So for me is that so much happiness, joy, and then satisfaction was there, sir. Even I don't want to come out from that state. I'm in that state.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. It's awesome feeling. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so you don't get attached to it, no? Then we'll get into another cycle, attachment and aversion. Very nice.
Yes.
Nothing is permanent, remember that.
Yes, sir.
But as human beings, we want to hold on to certain things, don't we? Wow, this is so nice. I must have it forever. But when I have it forever, I won't like it. Get married, you'll find out what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
That's on a lighter note. Okay, who's next? Actually do. I mean, I hope you've done the exercise, you know. So how many of you were having difficulty in imagining the future that you desire? See, if you have no idea about the future that you desire, how can you add anything in the present that will help you to create a future that you desire? Huh? So I asked one person, "Ki, what is the future that you desire?" So the guy said, "Kuch acha hona chahiye, sir." सर जी मैंने कहा क्या होना चाहिए वो तो मुझे पता नहीं सर मगर कुछ अच्छा होना चाहिए फिर मैंने बोला आई मीन व्हाट इज अच्छा फॉर यू भाई व्हाट इज अच्छा फॉर मी व्हाट इज अच्छा फॉर यू डिफरेंट नो So what is the future that you desire? I mean, what happened when you started visualizing it? Did you do it, the exercise, or you didn't? Or you switched on the computer and went back to sleep? How do I know that you guys are awake and listening? Ashok ji, Priya, Rama, Samina, Milan, Arvind, all the spectators of this cricket match which is going on. So tell me one thing, which is better, to be a participant or to be a spectator?
Both. Listener and participant.
Good. So here's my question then, because you know, when we do these exercises, we will like to believe that you are participating in the exercise. And if you do participate in an exercise, you will experience something. Chalo, Gautam wants to say something. You want to say something, Ashok ji?
I agree, but background noises which are around the house, you will be getting more attracted to them than what I say.
Oh, you know, so what you should do is, if you're having a problem visualizing because of the noise or imagining, you know, yeah.
No, it's not noise, but the things which keep on happening in the kitchen, which keep on happening in the sitting room, the dog saluting everybody who rings the bell.
Okay, fine. So did you imagine the future that you desire?
Yeah. Every day.
So how did you feel when you did that?
I am on the top of the world.
Exactly. And how does that feel to be on top of the world?
I am happy. The people with whom I am meeting, they are happy.
Yeah.
Everywhere there is a greenery. Nobody shedding tears or looks sad or otherwise.
Wow.
It is something like birthday celebration every moment.
I'm remembering an old song, you know, आपको आता होगा, आई है बहारें, सुने होगा ना? आई है बहारें लेके, प्यार का जमाना आया, दूर हुए हम. Good. Thank you very much for sharing that, sir. Gautam ji.
Good morning to everybody.
Morning.
And I feel I should be in what I am doing now in job. I tried to start with a business or something new venture, but which is not able to mature. Even the stage it is mature, some obstruction, some fighting, or it is appear. It is
Okay.
better. So I think that is I am working for MNC. I should continue happily.
So what were you imagining when we asked you about the future that you wish to create? That you never told us.
It means creating this environment, creating the business, creating the happiness in the company. So that's
So that was what did you see? Did you see something when you were imagining the future that you desire? Or
this
you're just
company.
saying something which is there in your head?
I'm saying something in my head that is a yeah.
Okay, very nice. See, this might be your default projection about the future, you know.
Yeah.
See, if you listen to your whole, I mean, you watch the recording and listen to yourself, right?
Yeah.
You'll say, oh, whenever I've done any business in the past, you know, that has not worked. So I should only continue to work for MNC. No, that's not a future that you're creating, or not a future that you desire. It is coming out of your judgment and it's coming out of your decision, right?
Yes.
So I just asked you, hello, sit and imagine the future that you desire. Yeah. So you're not imagining the future that you desire. You are saying what is possible based on your experience in the past. Right, sir? That is called the default mode. That is what most of the people will do. That is why they don't create a future that they desire. They will have more of the past into the future, you know?
Not past, it is a present also. This thing happening when I'm just coming back. That is a thing for business.
Yeah, so
for me. Yeah.
Gautam ji, whatever you're doing is fine. Yeah. I hope that one day you'll understand what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
And but you know what? This exercise, have you been when as a child we all used to imagine, no? Kaisa hoega, vaisa hoega. So why don't you let your imagination loose and keep your brain on one side and imagine that you've created a future that you desire. Everything is possible. Yeah. And then what would you see? Yeah. And if you did create that future that you desire, how would you feel? See, even if you have a desire to do a business, there's some reason for that, right?
Yes.
So just imagine that if that happens, whatever it is that you desire, it has happened. Then how would you feel? See, I'm sure when you say, I want to create a business of my own, you don't want to own a pawn shop. I'm sure you don't want to have a laundry, yes. Right? You don't want to open Parchun ki dukaan, you know, departmental store. That's not the future that you desire, is it? So what's the future that you desire? See, our problem in life is that we are looking so much as, oh, this is possible, this is not possible. How many times in the past it has not happened? So how it can happen in the future? It is not so easy, blah, blah, blah. It is not only with you, my friend. Many, you know, more than 80% of the people whom I train, and believe me, I train and coach a very large number of people, all right? 80% of the people have a problem to create something, yeah, to even imagine it. बोलते सर वो इमेजिन करना हमने बचपन में छोड़ दिया था, पिटते थे हम. My father used to tell me, come down to earth, start imagining things. हवा में मत सोचा करो, शेख चिल्ली मत बनो, all that shit. Yeah, but those who had the power those who had the courage to dream big things, made it possible for you to have a cellular phone. It made it possible for us, the humans, to go to the moon. It has made so many things possible because somebody had the imagination, right? He could imagine it and he could take action on it, and it happened. So many examples. The whole world said it's not possible. There was one guy called Roger Bannister in England. He was a school teacher and he was a long distance runner. And one day he made an absurd commitment, लोगों ने बोला पागल हो. Doctor said कि physical body is not designed to run so fast. He never listened to anybody. And he broke that record, They said human being cannot run so fast, but he ran. And when he broke that record, the whole world started believing it. And 3 more people did it the next year. And after that, I think some 20 more people have done it. Because one person was able to change a belief. So just look and see that how many of our own beliefs, what we are believing so strongly, they are the ones which are not allowing us to create a future that we desire. हम अपने खुद के लिए रुकावट है. Our beliefs are like handbrakes, you are a 2000 horsepower engine, but you cannot run at that speed because you are putting the handbrake on yourself. Sagar ji, bataiye. Young man.
Yes, sir. If, okay, I believe that whatever I want or whatever I desire, I'm going to fulfill, but other people don't believe or other people don't support. Also, you cannot work or you cannot fulfill your dream. So
That's
how
right.
to convince other?
You don't have to convince them. You have to be in the question, what else is possible? Something in this world, anytime anybody came out with something new, something which other people never understood, first they called him mad. You know that?
Yes, sir.
In the initial stages, nobody was willing to support. They said, "Ye pagal hai, kya baat kar raha hai?" Eventually, they ended up respecting him. And eventually, they ended up enjoying the fruits of his ideas, right? So one of the first thing is that if you have an idea or you imagine something, first allow yourself to feel that feeling. Every time you feel it, you'll be more charged up and you'll want to do it, correct? Then you convert it into a commitment. What is the meaning of commitment? I will not give up. I will do this or I'll die in the attempt. And then you don't give up. You'll be quite surprised how much support you will get from how many places. You know that? If you have that kind of commitment in life. I think we have a problem to commit unconditionally. We say, no, I will commit provided I get support from people. I will commit if world supports me. I will commit as long as there's no problem coming and stopping me. As long as smooth sailing, sir, look, I don't like problems, मेरे को तो मिलियनेयर बनना है सर, मगर वो झंझट नहीं चाहिए, वो टैक्स का प्रॉब्लम, ये प्रॉब्लम, वो नहीं चाहिए मेरे को सर. मुझे करोड़पति बनना है. वो बनने के लिए जो झिकझिक करनी पड़ती है और जो मारामारी करनी पड़ती है, वो नहीं करना है मेरे को. So is that a commitment or just a conditional one or a wish list? So when we imagine something, are you willing to commit to that? And something, if you start, when you imagine and you feel that feeling, there is a feeling which many people have shared. When you feel that feeling, it becomes easier. You become a magnet which will attract all the support that you need. But if you are yourself skeptical in your own mind, if you are yourself having doubt in your own mind, are you going to attract support? Let us imagine that you believe in your mind somewhere deep inside, whatever I start, it's going to fail. Okay? What do you think will happen? So that belief that you have, suppose you have such a belief, somebody is having, that whatever I start always fails. Some problem or the other happens. What you should do with that thought? What should you do with that belief? There was a discretion exercise, which we do many times. You know, that thought, that belief that you have, there will be some feeling in your body also. So you allow yourself to feel that feeling and then expand it and discreate it. And keep on discreating your doubts, your fears. Now, all these things, many of you who have experienced an Access Bar session with me, you know that we carry these distractor implants over here. Yeah. Now, when Vetrivel went for Vipassana, he is able to release many of those distractor implants. That's one of the ways. So Gautamji, go to 10-day Vipassana camp. It is free of charge. That's very important, you know, for some people. Kabhi kharcha to nahi karna padega. Free में होएगा तो कर लेंगे. चलो free में है करो ना. But sir 10 दिन बैठना पड़ेगा. वो बड़ा मुश्किल है सर. मैं पैसे का भी नहीं इन्वेस्टमेंट करूंगा, टाइम पे नहीं इन्वेस्टमेंट करूंगा. आप कोई घुट्टी पिला दो सर, मेरा दिमाग चेंज कर दो बस. मुझे नहीं करना है कुछ. I don't want to do anything. Is it going to happen? But sir 10 दिन चुप बैठना पड़ेगा. ऐसे कैसे? How can I keep quiet for 10 days? So then, my dear, what can you do? You can continue to feel disappointment and sad and continue to think that nothing works in my life. I have tried everything. Now I have to wait till I die. That's all, sir. Time pass करना है, कैसे भी गुजारा करना है, कैसे भी रोजी रोटी कमाना है. Is that the life we desire? No, no. See, I know that is not the desire you have, no? Otherwise, you will not come every morning. You desire to have a life that you desire, isn't it? You'd like to have a life of ease and joy and glory, right? So I'm giving you the easiest way to actualize that desire is to first allow yourself, yeah? Give yourself permission to imagine the future that you wish to create. You know, like a painter, when he makes a painting, he first imagines it, then he paints it. Now, Gautam, my friend here, is a very good photographer. See, when you are composing your shot, are you not imagining it? Aisa hona chahiye, frame mein aisa fit hona chahiye, isn't it? That's the difference between a good photographer and a mediocre one like me. Yeah. So when I'm taking a photo, my wife is going on telling me, "Nahi, aise karo, aise dekho." She's done 1-year photography course. So, you know, I listen to her. In the same way, you know, like a film director is creating a film. He gets a script, he imagines that script, right? Yesterday, we were watching, me and my wife, we watched that Gangubai something film, you know. I mean, that Sanjay Leela Bhansali, what an imagination he's got. And what the skill in that man in executing that. He was not there. He was not living in those times, right? He only has a script, you know. How is he able to create such masterpieces? Because he's able to imagine it and then fill it with real things, you know. That's how all creators do it. All big things, inventions, everything starts with imagining. Isaac Newton sat under the tree, apple falls on his head, he imagines. You know, Albert Einstein, I'm sure you know this, he came out with the theory of relativity. You know that, Gautam? Now, do you know how he came out with that theory? He was imagining himself, yeah, traveling on a beam of light. You know, if he was imagining that if I'm sitting on a particle or a beam of light and moving forward, and from that imagination, he came out, postulated that whole theory, E is equal to mc squared. Not our access wala E is equal to mc squared, but Einstein wala E is equal to mc squared. Interesting, isn't it? And I'm so sorry, in our survival mode, very early in life, we lost the capacity to imagine. We lost the capacity to dream. One of my trainer colleagues, he wrote a book called Dare to Dream. So we are so timid, we are so frightened by life that we don't even dare to dream anymore. नहीं सर, बड़े सपने देख लिए हैं, अब तो वो बुरे सपने हो गए हैं, टूट जाते हैं बार बार. So I don't want to dream, sir. A lot of disappointment will happen. Isn't it? Which mode it is when we say like that? I don't
Before-
want to dream, sir. I will be disappointed later.
Survival mode.
Survival,
Judging, surviving.
default mode.
Yeah. But do you notice the underlying judgment in it? मैं फेल हो जाऊंगा, मेरा दिल टूट जाएगा, मेरा सपना टूट गया, मेरा सुंदर सपना बीत गया, फिर वो गाने गाना बैठ गए. बेदर्द जमाना जीत गया, मेरा सुंदर सपना बीत गया. आंसू 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 भरी है ये जीवन की राहें, कोई उनसे कह दे हमें भूल जाए. है वो दुनिया उसी की, जमाना उसी का है. So then you live in a world of sad songs. Imagine नहीं करने का है, दुख दर्द imagine करने का है, and then you get more of दुख दर्द. Hello, is that what you want in your life? No, no. So my lovely, wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary friends, what would you like to add to your life today that will allow you to create a future that you desire? Very bad question, sir. I have to think about the future that I desire. I don't want to think about the future I desire. I gave it up, sir, many years ago. Now I only want to live, sir. जीने दो, मुझे जीने दो, जीने दो. सारी उम्र भर जी जी के जी लिए. क्या गाने हैं. You remember that song, no, हसीना जी? सारी उम्र भर मर मर के जी लिए. So what will you add to your life today that will allow you to create a future that you desire? So what is the future that you desire? Not a very comfortable question to ask, isn't it? Priya ji, today you're very quiet.
Yes, I'm not feeling well today.
क्या बना रही हो सुबह सुबह?
Super, I'm late to college. Am I audible?
Now you're audible.
Okay, fine. I'm not making anything today. I
Oh.
got late.
Oh,
Yeah. And the future that I desire is having a good business.
yeah. So what does it feel that when you have that good business? You will have a
It
good
gives me
business.
goosebumps.
Your good business does not mean selling clothes on the pavement, does it?
Selling clothes on the pavement. Oh, no, not at all.
Exactly. What is the future that you desire then? See, the more clearly you see that future, the clearly you visualize it, the more you are able to actualize it.
Okay.
At least you feel no, that. So what do you see there in the future? I'm sitting in my cabin, 20 people are coming and doing salam to me. What do you see?
So what I see is I am training a lot of people in this industry, clothing industry. I have a great business, which is flourishing.
And how do you feel because it's successfully going on?
I feel goosebumps
Exactly.
because I am giving employment to a lot of people, which I have always imagined from class 6.
Yeah, just be with
I
that
feel
feeling.
employed.
You know that feeling that you're getting?
Ah,
Feel that feeling. The more you feel it, the more you're going to attract that reality to your life.
this is so crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, but it happens. This is the secret. There's even a book called The Secret.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a film also called The Secret.
I haven't seen that.
I'll send you the link for it. I have it somewhere.
I guess because I was desiring oneness in my family, and I felt कि अगर वो हो जाएगा तो मैं बहुत खुश होंगी. I'll be at peace. So it is happening nowadays. So I believe if I desire
Yeah,
my
yeah.
great business, then that will
I
also.
remember our conversations about you and your father. And now how is it? Huh?
It's amazing. It's like आ रहा हूँ मैं देखने के लिए तू क्या कर रही है आजकल.
हाँ, तू कुछ इतनी खुश क्यों है? हो क्या रही है वो?
लाइक हाँ जो फटाफट से मैं मिस कर रही हूँ. लाइक हाँ मैं भी याद कर रहा हूँ. लाइक क्या हो रहा है ये?
ये आप करा रही हो, पहले भी आप करवा रही थी, अब भी आप करवा रही हो.
हाँ
अभी वर
and the
भी आ जाएगा
cause
आपका, समझे?
क्या आ जाएगा?
सफेद घोड़ी पे सवार एक वर भी आ जाएगा बहुत जल्दी, देखना. If that is what you desire in the future.
I am desiring that as well.
Yeah. So if you are desiring Swayamvar, that will also happen.
नहीं स्वयंवर पापा ही ले आएंगे पर.
All right, good. Thank you, Priya. Thank you very much for sharing. So we've got some other wonderful people also who are choosing to be silent. What will it take? What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that all the silent fellows in this call also start speaking up and sharing with us? What is the future that they desire and how does it make them feel? Yes, Samina.
I desire that I'm meeting my soulmate very soon.
Wow. And how does it feel?
I can see the smile on my face.
Wow. You can see the smile, and what do you feel? You can feel something.
Yeah, I can feel happiness and joy.
Yep, exactly. Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing it. Pooja ji, Samina ji, please go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah, good morning, sir, and everyone. I desire whatever I spoke last time, I desire that traveling and complete freedom. And when I'm thinking about it, I feel I feel a thrill down my spine. I feel happy. I feel overjoyed. And it's just that I feel, oh, it will happen in a few days, not even months. And that is the thing I'm always visualizing. And I know it will come by because all my dreams have been fulfilled till now. Thank you.
All you need to do is dare to dream and feel the feeling, and you attract that like a magnet into your life. Wow. And I wish you all the best and all the energy to you, Samina ji. May all your dreams be fulfilled. And you may be so joyous like a balloon, you will float away with happiness.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you.
When I'm thinking of when you're saying it, I can feel it within my heart. And it's a very satisfying experience.
So, amen, and God bless you with that. What your desires may all come true.
Yes.
All right, who's next? Now, two people have raised their hands. I'm not able to see who they are. Yes. First, Pooja, being a lady and all, and then Sagar. Pooja, I thought you already finished.
I wanted to say I have a bucket list of like where I want to travel, like Samina ji, and I visualize that also.
चलो आपको ऐसा वर मिले जो खाना बदोश टाइप आप दूसरे हर देश में अपने साथ आपको लेके जाए.
तथास्तु बोल दीजिए सर. थैंक यू सो मच.
अब बाद में पता है आपका रोना होगा, हम एक जगह टिक के नहीं रहते सर, नए शहर में चले जाते हैं, ये भी कोई जिंदगी है. Remember one thing, as a rule, man is a fool. When it's hot, he wants it cool. And when it's cool, he wants it hot. Always wanting what is not. I know a couple, who are living this dream life that you're imagining. But do you think that lady is happy? एक जगह टिक के नहीं रहते ये, जब देखो दूसरी नौकरी करते हैं, नए शहर में जाना पड़ता है. इसीलिए I want to raise a family. ऐसे खाना बदोश लोग फैमिली कैसे रेस करें सर, आप ये बताइए. तो मैंने कहा किसी का सपना आपका मिल रहा है
ट्रैवल करते रहेंगे, हम
और आप
ट्रैवल
रो रहे हो
करेंगे,
उसको
बट कोई
लेके।
जरूरी नहीं है उसके लिए हमेशा सिटी रिलोकेट करना, हम वैसे भी ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं।
You never know. Now you already started rethinking it, huh? Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, Sagar.
Sir, I want to be the inspiration for the people. I desire to be the inspiration, like a Gautam Buddha or like a also like Sadhguru. I want to be like that. I am already, sir, and
Wow.
make,
There is,
make that kind of video.
there is no inspiration without a lot of perspiration before, you know.
Yes, yes.
पहले मेहनत करनी पड़ती है ना. अभी बैंगलोर जाओ, योगा क्लास अटेंड करो, और फिर बैंगलोर में बार्स क्लास अटेंड करो, फिर मुंबई आके फाउंडेशन कोर्स करो मेरे साथ. All perspiration, you know.
Yes, sir. I desire that, sir. I desire the process, and I desire now. Let me explore and let me be already what I am.
All right, tathastu.
Thank you, sir.
Now you start asking a question, how to make it possible?
How to make it possible?
Yeah. What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that will allow me to create a future that I desire? And anything that is times a quadrillion, will I destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes, sir.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. So be it. Yes, Priyaji.
Sir, I was asking कि when I desire something, it should be like very precise. जैसे अभी आप मैम को बोल रहे थे कि ऐसा कोई पार्टनर मिलेगा जो what is this खाना बदोश types, relocating and all of that. So I need to add this also कि इतना नहीं घूमना है, just you can go on vacations.
अरे नहीं सुनता है वो ऊपर वाला. क्या होना चाहिए वो बताइए.
मेरे को नहीं समझ आया.
The moment you start putting conditions and riders on it, you are limiting the flow. You make your desire known to the universe and trust the universe to give you what is appropriate for you. Yeah, the moment we start saying कि ऐसा ही होना चाहिए या मुझे अंबानी जैसा ही होना चाहिए, this and that, you are limiting it. Get it? I believe so that if you just send out your desire into the universe and be willing to receive what the universe wishes to give you, that makes it much easier for you to receive it. Try it and see. एक चीज हो गई.
So if I say I'm going to travel 50 countries, that's all I desire. अभी कैसे होगा, किसके साथ होगा, अकेले होगा, that is on the universe. Is it like that?
Let the universe provide you what you desire. Sometimes you can ask, no, provide me what is the best for me.
All right.
The universe knows everything, no?
Yeah.
But when you are able to imagine it, you are attracting it. So there are many paradoxes in this journey you will find out as you go along. Yes, Reddy Garu.
Yes, I want to tell Priya, first come to Hyderabad, I will host you.
Sure, I'll definitely come.
And he's a very good host, I can tell you that.
Sure, if you're saying so. Thank you. I'll definitely come.
All right. So now what time is? 15 minutes to the end of the session, and we have one participant joining now. Wow. You know, it's very interesting that people will miss the session which they most require in their life. You know, what you need the most, you will miss. Anyways, so that's what my message is for the day, ladies and gentlemen. So I wish you have a wonderful day and a wonderful life ahead. And I will see you tomorrow morning for another wonderful, empowering morning conversation. All right? Bye-bye and God. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Bless everyone.
Wait. Kuldeep ji is there. Unka share sune bina hum kaise ja sakte?
Sir, can I interrupt quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Just 30 seconds, if you have a time, we would like to excited to hear your dreams, sir.
I'm already living my dream.
And what dream you still had?
This is it. This is the dream.
Helping people.
I am actually doing what I dreamt, and I dream this. Yeah, if there is, what else am I dreaming about? I'm dreaming about, lakhs of people listening to me, because I want to give as much as I can. All right. Somewhere it is not happening. Huh? We got 20 people on this call.
It will happen, sir. Tadastu. Like you said, for Priya.
There are 200 or 2,000 and 20,000 people coming in.
Tadastu. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. If somebody else's mic is unmuted, please mute. Yes, Kuldeep ji.
सर आपने ड्रीमिंग की बात कही। शायर कहता है कि किसी ख्वाब की ये औकात नहीं, किसी ख्वाब की ये औकात नहीं कि हम देखें और पूरा ना हो। Short and sweet.
Beautiful. Translated also, because it's so powerful. If people, some of them may not want to be thinking, no, ke kya hai?
Shair says that no dream has got the guts, that if we see and is not completed,
Not fulfilled.
not fulfilled.
Wow. So on that note, I think it's a very fitting finale to today's session. Right?
I want to ask one more thing.
Yep.
So in previous sessions, you said कि जो जिसे हम भाग रहे थे, बहुत बार होता है कि क्या होता है?
वो आपका पीछा नहीं छोड़ती.
हाँ, there is something good in it. ऐसा कुछ you made some statement.
हाँ, तो फिर हम भागते क्यों हैं उससे?
नहीं तो if I'm running away from marriage, is there something good waiting there?
If you allowed yourself to experience whatever it is that you're running from, then you will get the lesson that is there in it. Right? Because जो भी आता है, जो परिस्थिति हो या तूफान हो, whatever comes to has a purpose to teach you something. This is what I believe. Right? So if you run away from it or you resist it, you will not learn from it. No? So how many opportunities for growth and learning that we are avoiding? See, for example, you shared about your HOD something one day.
Yes.
And I told you something, and thank God you listened to me. Now, do you see that he made such a big contribution to you as a person?
He did.
And if you're about to run away from it, isn't it? कि मुझसे नहीं होगा, मैं नहीं कर सकती, ये है, वो है.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Right? That is why we say every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Hindi mein bolo isko. Every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. हिंदी में बोलो. Somebody else said,
हर एक एक्सपीरियंस हमें सिखाता है कि हम खुद से और बेहतर बन सकते हैं.
हर एक्सपीरियंस से हमें और बेहतर बनने का अवसर मिलता है.
हाँ, right. Got it.
So remember that and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, guys. Remember who you are. Don't forget who you are. A wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who you are. All right? So see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless.